Hey everybody, we've got another layer. I know, who would have thought? But yeah, as the Summer Superdrop previews keep on coming, we're going to keep on covering them. Today we've got a cool one. It is featuring Julie Bell. She is a fantasy realist painter, or realism painter. Yeah, she does a lot of cool art, especially if you're into this sort of thing, that kind of old school fantasy. Fun fact, she did the Barbarella poster. So that's pretty cool. So without further ado, let's dive into it. Coat of Arms. Biggest hit right off the gate. This card clocks in at $14 for the non-foil, $19 for the foil. Seen a couple reprints here and there. Last one about half a year ago, and sees a fair amount of play. Personally don't play it. The math is too hard. I recognize the irony in that, trying to do a MTG math channel. But hey, that's how I feel about it. Next up, we've got Elves of Deep Shadow. This is the naughty mana dork. He's a green creature, but he taps for black. That's pretty cool. Clocks in at about $1 for the non-foil, but there's a scarcity foil at $24. Only seen about 5 reprints. Last time we saw him was 4.5 years ago. But despite that, he still sees a lot of play. Mana dorks do mana dork things, and ramp is ramp. After that, we've got Good Fortune Unicorn. This is a 25-cent card, $8 in the foil again. Probably just because there's only been one reprinting of this, and that was last year. God, the card doesn't see any play. But look at him. He looks cute. He's a cute little unicorn. Shivan Dragon. This is one of the most iconic cards of Magic. This is the one that LGSs just hand you when you say, hey, what's that game over there? I believe it's called Magic the Gathering. Yep, here's a Shivan Dragon. It's worth about 8 cents. 18 in the foil. It's seen 44 reprints. No one plays this unless they're trying to get their nostalgia beats in. Looks great, though. Finally, we've got Soul Warden. This is a great card despite only being $1, $3 in the foil. We haven't seen one in 4.5 years again, but that's okay. It still sees tons and tons of play, whether you're aristocrats or tokens, humans, you name it. Gains life, whether it's you or anyone else's creatures that are coming onto the battlefield. So, adding all those prices up, we've got $16.79 in the non-foil and $54.84 in the foil. Now, keep in mind with that foil price, it's not going to be that inflated. We've got a couple scarcity foil reprints here, which are driving that up quite a bit. So, how does this layer stack up? Well, financial rating, that's a 5. I know I put an asterisk there because of the scarcity foil issue, but those are the numbers, so I'm going to leave it at a 5. Just, keep that in mind. For playability, 3 of these cards are super playable, so I give it a 4. Those namely being Coat of Arms, Elves of Deep Shadow, and Soul Warden. You'll all find easy spots for those in your deck. And then art. I gave the art a 4. If you're into fantasy realism, I think this is an easy 5. Even though I'm not, I still think objectively this art looks really fantastic. If you go over to her Instagram, she goes through and gives a little... she explains a little bit about each of the paintings that she made. And so, yeah, if you're interested in learning about that, I've left a link in the description down below. So the total rating for the foil featuring Julie Bell is a 3.8. Solid looking cards here, lots of playables. Yeah, this layer looks really cool. Moving on to the non-foil rating, we can see obviously I left playability and art are the same looking cards, still look great. The financial value is only a 2. As I said, there's only about $16 worth of singles here. So while financially not really worth it, I think this is one of those layers that if you really like the art, I think that's why you're buying this and not so much the secondary market value. Total value for the non-foil is a 3.3, which is a very respectable score. Yeah, this is a nice layer. So that wraps up the second previewed layer for the Summer Superdrop 2024. If you like this series and you like what I'm doing, please leave a comment, like, subscribe, all that stuff really helps. Appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one.